History about everything.
Hello everyone, today's video content is about the Turks lineage persisting for many years in the world. When we look at different nations and races, many have either disappeared or become extinct due to wars. However, the Turks are different. Even if they lose battles or their states collapse, they continue their lineage. What will the dusty pages of history tell us about this? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like my videos to support me. The deep-rooted presence of the Turks throughout history, from ancient times to the present day, can be attributed to two fundamental reasons. The first is their ability to migrate. In times of hardship, whether due to economic scarcity or the need to escape enemies, they had to continue on their path. When fleeing from enemies, it was crucial that their social cohesion remained intact, which was facilitated by their boy system, where they lived in tribes. This system ensured strong unity among them, starting from family structures to the Bees chieftains. In essence, these two significant elements, migration capability and living in tribal structures, have sustained the Turks throughout history. It's crucial to understand that the Turks have not always been an Islamic state. Delving into history, we find evidence of a profound shamanistic foundation among the Turks. Let's explore how shamanism and this belief system shaped Turkish society. Since the Turks predominantly lived in nature, their primary defense and refuge were places they considered sacred, like the sky, hence their reverence for the celestial deity known as Tengri, or sky god. They believed in an abstract god in the sky. Secondly, they held strong beliefs in the spirits of their ancestors and performed sacrifices for them. Thirdly, their faith in natural forces was robust. As generations passed, the descendants of shamanistic Turkish lineages also adopted shamanistic beliefs. When mixed with Tibetan Buddhism, ancient Turkish beliefs emerged in South Siberia in subsequent centuries. Previously, they did not have shamanistic beliefs in the true sense, but rather a belief system called sky god religion. Research has not yielded extensive information about the exact structure of this belief. Based on available data, they believed in a sky god, revered their ancestors' spirits, and held strong beliefs in the forces of nature. Even today, albeit in minority, there are people who hold these beliefs, especially among the Anatolian Turks and Alevi Turkmens. From this perspective, this social structure and cultural transmission have persisted from generation to generation as folk culture. Those who have adapted to the modern world or are close to the state have distanced themselves from these ancient cultures, possibly influenced by Arab-Persian cultures or even Western influences post-Tanzimat. Yet, the folk culture in Anatolia continues as an extension of Central Asia to this day. Another fascinating aspect is that cultural features observed in Turkey can also be found in Tuba in distant South Siberia. Interestingly, the same place names are used. However, the belief systems of the people there are Buddhism and shamanism, not Islam. When we look at it from a Turkish perspective in terms of lifestyle, belief, and shamanistic tendencies, these aspects become prominent. There seems to be a cultural coherence in this belief system, although the physical appearance of Turks can vary. Turks are generally referred to as having an Okuz appearance. Those in South Siberia are considered to have a Mongoloid appearance, but according to ancient Turkish sources, their original facial features are called Okuz. Some Turks have slanted eyes due to their amalgamation with Mongols over time. Many examples can be found in sculptures on this subject. The mustache has always been a distinguishing physical feature of Turks. When it comes to their language and speech, materials like the Orhan inscriptions or Tonukik inscriptions can be referenced. There are about 700 inscriptions from these ancient times. Turks initially carved their writings on stone. We know they also wrote on leather, but those have not survived to the present day. The Egyptians wrote on papyrus, the Chinese on silk. However, due to their limited resources, Turks wrote on stone because they had no alternative. Generally, the content of these inscriptions pertains to state administration. Upon deeper examination, they describe social structures, how the state should be governed, the importance of preventing collaboration with internal and external enemies, and the need to resist foreign cultural influences. As you can see, we are discussing a nation, a lineage that has existed on Earth for centuries. However, the Turks' goals have always remained the same: to stay together, to be with those like them, to preserve their essence. From this perspective, the Turks have generally been successful throughout history, because for generations, what we call the Turkish lineage has survived to this century. Turkey to preserve their existence. To survive from ancient times to the present, winning the battles for survival. One of the greatest proofs and results of this is the Republic of Turkey. We talked about the Gate Turks, but with the name Turkish, they had a vast empire. When we look at the dusty pages of history, it is said that the empire's territory was 15 million square kilometers. Their territories have persisted for generations, for centuries, and when we come to today, in the 20th and 21st centuries, we reach the modern Republic of Turkey founded by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk and his comrades. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. I hope you enjoyed.